Hello, it's me, Jenna Ryan, and I just want to tell you guys a story that came to my mind. Okay, so when I first started selling houses, I was so broke. I had no money whatsoever, and I'd had a rough 2008, and I was behind, and emotionally I was spent, and so I ended up starting all over again in 2013 when I got my real estate license. And I literally had to be floated for a couple of months just to get my license and do everything I needed to do. Okay. So then I was hustling, and I was, it was my first 2 weeks in real estate, and someone let me do an open house at one of their listings. And I had a black Mercedes convertible, and I barely made it to the open house, but I was driving down the street to the open house, and all of a sudden my car got a flat tire, and I had an open house in like 5 minutes, and it was right down the street, a couple about 3 blocks down, maybe 4 blocks, and I had a flat tire. So I just pulled my car over to the side of the road. There was no shoulder. It was just a residential neighborhood, like one of those middle streets, not a street where houses are. It was in a weird location, like right at the stop sign. So I ended up turning and parking right there at the stop sign and put my hazard lights on. Then I proceeded to take my open house sign and walk down the street in my high heels. It was extremely hot in Texas. And I walked down the street all the way to the house. Then I got in the house and I began to do the open house in this beautiful home in Plano. And I did the open house, and then a man walked in, and he was like a really nice guy. And his name was Alan. And he was like, he goes, I really like these other houses as well. And I go, do you want to go see them? And he goes, yes. And I go, right, today? And he's like, yes. And then I'm like, okay, I'll meet you at, about an hour after the open house. And then and then the cops called me, and they're like, your car is parked in the middle of this lane here. And I'm like, I know, I'm coming. So I walked back to my car, and then thank God somebody stopped and helped me fix the flat tire, helped me, do the spare. And then I had to go to Walmart, and Walmart could not have my car done for another 4 hours, 2 hours, whatever. So I called that guy and I said, well, my car has a flat tire, but can you come and pick me up at Walmart? And he did. He picked me up at Walmart and he drove me around. I didn't even know the area. And we saw all the houses he wanted to see. And soon he bought a house like a couple weeks later, and I made $8,000 my first month. Yay.